everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Planner UK on Instagram. I just wanted to put up a video with some pen tests that I've done. As you may have seen in my video about my Amazon Japan order, I mentioned that there have been some changes apparently to the Tomoe River Paper, which obviously is the famous paper that Hobonichi uses. So there's obviously been a lot of speculation and a lot of interest in this, so I thought I would do my own pen tests. Now, apparently they did change the paper at some point during this year, or maybe even at the end of 2019, I'm not really sure. So apparently some of the products for 2020 may already be using the new paper. I think that's definitely the April start, was definitely using the new paper. So I actually got my Cousin and a Weeks from 2019, so that it was definitely the old paper, and did some tests using that compared to my brand new products for 2021, which I've just got my Weeks and my Cousin, as you probably may have seen on one of my earlier videos. So yeah, I just got a range of fountain pens, a range of inks. I tried not to just use all of one brand, so I did use a few different brands which maybe have different properties, and just did some tests. So I'm sure you are interested to know what I found out and whether it's different. So firstly, I mean, by touch and feel and looking at the paper, I can't see any difference. I did actually think that perhaps the colour was ever so slightly different in the Weeks, but if that's the case, it's so hard to tell, you know, you're not going to notice it basically. Then, so this is probably my favourite Weeks that I've ever bought from 2019, isn't it absolutely beautiful? So I just found a blank page and did some tests so you can see how it kind of reacts. And then in my brand new 2021 sneaker Mega Weeks, I just did the same. And to be honest, in terms of drying time, in terms of, you know, writing, the smoothness of the writing experience, I couldn't tell any difference really at all. And I think the performance, the sheen and so forth, again, I can't tell any difference. So please be assured that you don't need to worry if you were worried about what these changes might mean. I'll show you on the Cousin as well. Obviously it's a bit harder with this because my Cousin is so chunky, my old Cousin. So, and obviously the writing experience on a flatter, brand new Cousin on the right hand side obviously was a bit easier perhaps, but again, you're still getting the same sheen, everything that we know and love about Tomoe River Paper is still there. In terms of the ghosting, the kind of shadowing that you get on the back of the page, again, I don't think I can see any difference either way. This is the older paper at the top and the newer paper. It's hard to show on camera with the larger books, but I can't really see any difference there. This is the older one on the left hand side and the newer paper on the right hand side. And I think if anything, it maybe seems slightly better on the newer paper. So the original blog post that was written about the changes has actually been taken down because it attracted so much attention and interest, shall we say. So I have actually just gone on to the actual manufacturer's Facebook page, the people that make Tomoe River Paper, and they have actually put a statement out saying that, you know, you shouldn't expect too many changes. Apparently friction pens actually erase easier on the newer paper, but in terms of everything else, you shouldn't really notice any changes. There maybe is a slight change in terms of the thickness, I think they say, but definitely it's not noticeable. It's not something that you will notice, like, you know, your Sneaker Mega Weeks is still very tiny. Obviously I can't do a size comparison because the current weeks that I'm using is obviously chunked up and a lot bulkier anyway, so, but yeah, you wouldn't notice that it's any thicker. The paper seems just as thin to me. So I will drop into the video, and I will also put a link below to the statement so that you can read it in full yourself if you want to go into more detail. And I would be really interested, for those of you that use friction pens, to know if you do notice a difference between the new paper and the older Tomoe River paper. So I hope this was useful. If any of you are maybe waiting on ordering because you wanted to know the outcome of this, there are lots of different paper tests as well that people have shared on the statement that the company put out. Some people were reporting that maybe they could see some more feathering on the new paper, and there's other pen tests that people have done, again using different inks, different pens. I definitely can't see that, but obviously, again, if you follow the link, which I'll leave in the details below this video, then obviously you can kind of check it out yourself and make an informed decision. But from my point of view, I would say definitely don't let this stop you from buying Hobonichi products. You'll love them as much as ever. The paper is still fantastic. Nothing compares to it, which is why I love Hobonichi products so much. They just work so well with fountain pens, and the sheen and the colours that the shading that it brings out in my fountain pen inks is just fantastic. And I love Hobonichi products, as you may have guessed. If you are interested in exploring other brands of fountain pen friendly paper and Japanese stationery, I am going to publish very soon a review of the Nolte 111, which I showed briefly in my Amazon Japan order video, and I will do a pen test using the same pens and ink in the Nolte. So it's called the Nolte Efficiency Notebook, and then obviously I can compare the properties of the paper that Nolte uses with the Tomoe River paper that obviously Hobonichi products use. So that could be an interesting comparison. Happy planning, happy journaling, everyone, and I will be back with a new video very soon, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.